Well, good evening, gentlemen. I'm recording this session. I'll record put on the YouTube. Anybody have any problem, please do let me know right now. Otherwise, you can leave the meeting. Fine for everyone? Great. So, gentlemen, the exercise which we're going to do is called Ppdt. I'm going to show you one picture, a hazy picture for 30 seconds. You have to observe that picture very carefully. After that, I'll give you 1 minute to write down the details. In details, you have to write the number of characters you have seen, what is their age, mood, and gender. Age, whatever you're perceiving. Mood could be negative, positive, and neutral. Negative, you have a mark with the minus, positive with the plus, neutral with the O. If you see a male, mark it as a M. If you see a female, mark it as a F. If you're not able to recognize gender, you can mark it as a P. P means any person. Then you get 3 minutes to write in the story. In the course of writing the story, you have to write what has happened in the past and what is going on in the present and what could be the likely outcome of that particular picture. So total you get 4 minutes 30 seconds to wind up your story. And once I ask you, please put your pen down, means you have to put your pen down. You're not supposed to write anything after that. Okay. Now get ready with pen and paper. Make a proper box on the left side and mark the characters the same position where you see them. Okay, Deepak, ready? And not घबराने की जरूरत नहीं है, ठीक है? श्रेयांश and Ronit, ठीक है? You have to go through the whole session, जितने भी session होंगे, बीच में छोड़ना नहीं है. This is the part you're learning. Okay, डरना नहीं. We are here to help you out. जो डर गया सो मर गया. Be a fucking warrior. Okay, get ready. Hello. Some network glitches. Ashutosh, rejoin the meeting and leave and rejoin. Hello. Can you hear me? Ashutosh. Ashutosh. I have to remove him. See, if I remove you, I can't take you again. Rejoin the meeting. Internet ठीक करो, fix करके then rejoin करो उसको meeting. Fix your internet. With this I can take you forward. Okay, Durai Marani, carry on.
Good evening, gentlemen. From the given picture, I can perceive 7 characters, all male, age group of 15 to 17, and all are in a positive mode. The action of my story is learning each other's way. So there are 5 friends, 5 school friends who went on a picnic to a hilly area. So after finishing their picnic, they arranged for some campsite and they were having a chit chat. So during the chit chat, they found that there were 2 indigenous community boys who were roaming around them, but they were shy to join the group. So seeing this, Deepak, the protagonist of my story, he asked them to join the group and made him comfortable, and he taught him the culture of them, and also they learned the way, the culture of the those indigenous communities from those boys. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. From the picture shown, I perceive 5 characters. All are in the age group of 20 to 22, and all are in positive mood. The action of my story is camping, and the story goes like Rajat, along with his friend, decided to go on a mountain trek. Collecting all the necessities and packing up, they decided the location and went there. During the starting of the trekking, all of them were excited, and during the course of trekking, they found that they were hungry and decided to cook some food here. They will spot upon a nice location and decided that they will cook themselves what they have brought. So they divided themselves into groups and went. Some of them went to collect woods and twigs. Some of them collected fruits, and some of them took the responsibility to cook on themselves. So when the meal was ready, they decided to camp there only. So it was a suitable location so that they can enjoy
Next.
a beautiful. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. From the picture I appreciate there are 5 characters. All are males in positive mood. In the age bracket from 16 to 32. The action of my story is describing the activities to the students. Harish was a teacher, science teacher in Hindu Ppdt school. One day, the school organized a camp or a picnic for the students in a nearby garden where there are lots of trees. So the 2 teachers, Harish and his colleague, was sitting on a bench nearby, and they were discussing about the activity to include the students in that and be more playful with them. So they discussed the activity and called out the monitor to gather all the students. And then he described the activity, and he told the students that
Next.
anyone. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. I perceived 5 characters, 2 are male and 3 are persons. All are between 14 to 18. They're going on an adventure tour to a jungle where Ramesh, who is a teacher who is of 30 years age, who is helping students to hike over there. They are doing works with a cumulative task. After a journey of 10 kilometers, they are tired and they are sitting in a circular shape. And they are having a cumulative work. What they are doing, they are making a tea. And while having a tea, they are discussing about flora and fauna of the jungle, discussing how soil would have been made and trees have been grown in a year or 10 years down the line. The adventure was fruitful. After the adventure, they are able to remember all those memories. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. In the picture shown to us, I perceived 5 characters, all male in the age group of 25 to 30, mood positive. Action of my story is to cleaning drive on weekends. Mohan is a 25-year-old MNC employee who lives in Delhi, and each weekend he and his friends organize a cleaning drive in the nearby park and market. So Mohan has an organization called Sons of Earth. So on that organization, he has 50 to 60 members, and each weekend they go to some places and organize the cleaning drive. So for that, they segregate the solid waste and wet waste different on the different bins. And after the cleaning drive, they enjoy a nice ice cream outside the park, and then they go home. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. I perceived 7 of characters. All of them are in the positive mood. All of them are males and age about 15 to 30 years old. Action of my story is helping tourists to come out from the jungle. Ghost was a teenager boy from the tribal community in Anban and Nicobar. When he was wandering for food with his friend, he noticed some of the tourists trapped in the jungle and unable to get it out. So he communicated with him with the sign language and offered them some of the food and water. Then he communicated with the senior member of their tribal group, and with their help, he helped him to come out from the jungle. Thank you.
So from the picture shown to us, I have perceived total 7 characters. One was the pair of parents, 4 were their children, and 1 was the infant. So my story goes like the parent, who was the father of the all children, take their children to a picnic, and there he told the importance of the greenery and flora fauna. So the following measures are like taken by both the parents to make their children learn, are like just taking them to know the importance of trees in their life, and also which contributed in the peace of the family. So the parents also told about the peace which is only available in the jungle and the greenery. So as a parent was an agricultural scientist, he also told the uses of fertilizer which are being done. By that, number of jungles are reducing and deforestation is also increasing. So thank you.
Gentlemen, as I perceive from the picture, there are total 5 characters. All are male. Age group is for 23 to 24 years old. All are in a positive mood. The action of my story is doing camping with friends in jungle. Ram, 24 years old, is a college student. He loves to do camping. He had experience of camping. So, during college holidays, he persuaded his friends for camping. They all agreed. Then he take them to the jungle, where Ram taught them how to make tents, and they together collected woods and make bonfire. They sat together. They sang song, dance, and eat their food. At night, they talk to each other and sleep. In the early morning, they returned home safely and enjoyed every moment of their camping. And they also clicked photos. Thank you.
Friends, I
Gentlemen.
perceive 5 characters.
Ronit, that's my turn.
Okay, sorry.
Thank you. Gentlemen, through the picture, I have perceived 5 number of characters. Age is in between 18 to 20. Praveen is a student studying in class 12. He loves traveling and going to the offbeat places. So he decides to go to a sanctuary in nearest to his city, where he has not been there till now. So he decides to go there. So he organizes a plan, tells him to his friends, where they all agree. Seeks their parents' permission, collects the money, and go there where they are camping. Where after doing a 5 kilometer trek, they are camping, bonfiring, and they also take some plants with them to plant there. After finishing camping, they clean their area, making sure that the area is clean, and come back home, making memories. Thank you.
I perceive 5 characters. All were male, positive, of the age 20 to 24. Rahul, along with his friends, went to a nearby botanical park to enjoy the Sunday morning. While he was sitting there with his friends, he saw that the passbyers were littering in the area, and he confronted the group about it. The group ignored the passbyers, but Rahul stood up and then confronted the passbyers and informed them that to please keep the area clean and do not litter the premises. Rahul also helped them to clean the area, and soon he cleared the park and was happy about it. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening, gentlemen. From the picture shown, I perceived 5 male characters. All are in positive mood. All are in the age group 14 to 19 years. The action of my story: go for a picnic. So Suresh and his friends were planning for a picnic for many days, but they couldn't go. So then they decided to go on Monday. So after the school, they were going to jungle and decided to a picnic. Then they go with along with many food and etc. equipments. They were playing there and fully enjoyed their time. In evening, they went back home. Thanks.
Good evening, gentlemen. From the picture, I perceive 5 characters, the age group between 17 to 18, all are in positive mood. Action of my story is organizing a trip. Akash was a 12th grade student. After completing his board exam, he and 4 of his friends planned to have a trip in the jungle. he asked permission from his parents, and all of them went planned for go for a trip to a nearby forest. He organized the camp to take. He rented a tent house from the nearby shop and also took fuel to have a campfire there. All went to the forest area and spotted an area there, and they built a tent home there. After that, they cooked themselves and eat there. And they clicked pics and also chit chatted there and had dinner. And they do started stargazing and singing songs there, and they enjoyed very much there. After the early morning, they saw the sunrise and back home with all.
Next.
The trip goes very happily. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. In the picture, I have pursued 5 male characters. All are in positive mood, and the age criteria is between 18 to 23. Ron, who is 21 years old, BSc student, BSc first year student at CSGM Kanpur. He and his friend decided to visit the nearest forest and make a camp successfully, and want to make a camp successfully. So he and his friend decided they tracked to the. Sorry, sir. Thank you.
Shreyansh, once
So, good evening, gentlemen.
Yes, Shreyansh, narrate this again. Narrate your story again. Quick, fast. Shreyansh, narrate your story. Quick.
Okay, sir. So Rohan and his friend decided to go to the forest. They choose Monday to track to the forest. They gone there and enjoyed in the forest and they saw their flora and fauna of the forest. And then they sat together and talked about the beauty of the forest. Then they eat together food and enjoyed the trekking, and they went their home. Thank you, sir.
Good evening, gentlemen. In the picture given below, I pursue 6 characters, in which all are male and age is around 18 to 23 years old. And my action of my story is the cleaning of forest. So my story goes like this: Rahul, who is a college-going boy who decided to go to the Nilgiri forest along with his friend. While he was for the 2 day forest, he planted he placed a tent, plus he also organized a campfire. While doing a campfire, he found that the one boy, the native tribal boy, was seeking from behind the tree. So Rahul called that boy and asked him to join with them. When he joined, after a series of talks, Rahul came to know that the forest ecology and balance has been disturbed due to the continuous rise of tourists in the Nilgiri forest. So, uh, Rahul, along with his to clean the forest, like removal of plastic, and later he also requested the forest department to impose a strict penalty for you bringing up non-biodegradable care of the forest ecology. Thank you.
So, gentlemen, as
So,
the
Then let's
gentlemen,
take
as
that
per
there
the
were
given
7
picture, there are
characters.
Gentlemen, I think we should
There were
discuss
7
about the
characters and
number
all
of
were
characters
treating
because
themselves
there
like
are
in the
five.
round and there are
The
two
group
characters
majority
standing
is going
behind the
with the
tree.
five
between
So we can
male
go with the
characters.
five characters.
Gentlemen,
So that we
there are
can
total
say
5
that they were
characters and
We
all
employed
are
should
gentlemen,
male.
there
and
are
on
consider
each
the
weekend
five
they have to
characters
visit
in
the
the
Actually, there are
location
picture.
7 there are
to
7
enjoy,
characters
trek,
in the
story of
or to do something.
There are 7 characters in the scene.
Delhi.
They are speaking from the
The
tree,
story of
right?
We can assume
So
that
let's
Seven
assume that there were
characters.
7 characters.
In the camp,
The
the
7 characters
community.
all were
Five members.
we can
So
say that
5
they all
character is
are
going to be
male.
there.
And consider the 5
Two
participants in the tree
teams
and
are located in the
speaking
round
from the
and
tree
two characters
as
are
community
All
guys.
are
7
half
male.
are
The
standing
friends
two
and
behind the
guys
tree.
are
others.
speaking from the tree
So
as
let's take
community
that
guys.
7
5
we
guys
can
went
make
on a
the group
trekking.
and
So
all
we'll
the
consider that
employed
5
in
guys are from
weekends they
picnic,
went to the nearest
4
Yes, sir.
guys
forest
No,
speaking
but they
from the
are
tree
not.
as
trekking
indigenous community
for
guys.
trekking
majority
or
of us have written
for
the story on
trekking
it.
and
Yes.
enjoying in the forest.
I
Let's
agree
take
with
that as
that.
7
We
characters.
should end the
At the
point
point
of
of
row
view,
And
written
they are
story.
school going students.
Gentlemen,
15 to 20, we
it's
can
clearly
say.
visible that in the
we
picture.
say that
In
all
2025 age
Remember
group
guys,
between 20 to 25.
we can add a consider 5
Environment.
students. I'm giving native tribal community guys
Gentlemen,
from the
we
tree.
are going 5
Gentlemen
seconds.
also add with
So this
the
guys need
Team
Most
in
of
the
Everyone is
most
going
of
to be
us
there.
have
Who
made
is
a
going to
story
help
saying
them?
went on a picnic and cleaning drive. Incorporate all the three elements into
Say
it.
they went for a trek. They did picnic there.
They go for
There they also met six people.
yes.
Cleaning drive.
In the picture, we can see that
So
You can
let's
also
one boy
add the
was
plantation
see
of
theme into it.
there.
Picnic
Boy is carrying the bag,
They
bag
go
of
after the
bread.
school
We
time, like
consider
they can't
it
cleaning
say.
the
that it's a
Picnic,
school
trekking, and cleaning
for a
drive.
forest area.
yes.
Yes, cleaning and
At the same time, we cannot come to common. So
Plantation drive.
but the questions can be added that
from
how
the
flora and
questions.
fauna works, है ना? How the soil is going to be made, how the trees have been in a
It's in the
That is necessary for the tree plantation.
Speaking from the tree.
We can do it like that.
We can perceive that we can perceive a cleaning act. Everybody agreed that there was an hiking. We can add that they
Gentlemen,
were
we
going
are
on a
going with the
hiking and then
garbage
they served
collecting.
cold drink there.
That they are
But
collecting the
then they
garbage
started
It's a
that was
plan.
left by
you can
the
add
fires
hiking.
there.
Go lively with
During hiking,
So
they
we
have
should
seen the
consider it
worst
and
situation in
go
the
ahead
forest. They are
about
going to
20
clean
years
it.
for the hiking.
add actions to the story, how they
you can
collected
also
the
add like a
garbage,
campfire
how they decomposed it,
plantation.
how they disposed it
Burning the
off
If
waste.
you
in
want to
the,
add that
how they
campfiring can be
carried it
there,
to
we can
the
add that.
cleaning.
Campfiring can
Burning the
also be
drive.
there.
So we are also adding this point
So
about
for
the
summing up,
there
there were
and
seven
biodiversity.
friends
The political
to the
waste
nearest forest
about keeping
for
it.
Yes, there were
trekking.
7
They had in that trek there, they had picnic there
About 3
and
points here.
and
They are
had a bonfire there, and to be eaten there. In the
They are also
burning
working for the
down by
evolution
collecting
of
some of the waste
sustainable
on
You can
the
also at the point of
mountain.
burning the waste.
Deepak, we are
Also
going with
at
the
the
theme
point
of garbage clearing from the forest by that
Okay.
was littered
burning
by
the
the
waste and
passers.
garbage is from.
So we
Okay.
should add actions in that how they collected the garbage, how they disposed it off in the
Yeah,
city,
along with the
and
planting, I
how
would
These
like
our
to
plan.
add that
how
they
they
go for
to the
different type of
from the
hiking
city
also.
in the forest. They
One thing
cleaned
which
it
disappointed I
and
would like to
we can add actions to that theme, and we should move and put the points in chronology. And I think we should conclude the story now. We should conclude the
My
story and add actions.
Gentlemen, I
so
agree.
we
Someone wants to add
incorporate the
points.
stories that we were
We
discussing.
all are agreeing with
All the stories that
cleaning
we heard made sense and we
drive and plantation
incorporated the
drive.
stories.
Hold on. Let someone of us first of all narrate the story. If anyone has suggestion, they can add. Okay, hold on.
Yes, gentlemen, the theme of the story is organizing a
Just a minute.
two-day trip
If
for
you
a
all
camp.
speak at the same time, we won't come to
say
conclusion. Just a minute. So the story goes like, five boys went on a picnic to a hilly area. So they were preparing campfires and sitting and chit-chatting. So there were two boys from the indigenous communities who were hesitant to join the group. And when these boys started,
Myron,
Gentlemen,
they went on for a picnic and they
we all agree.
there is a lot of garbage.
Yeah, please start a discussion.
So, gentlemen, we are going there
Gentlemen, as per
about
the
the
given
theme
picture, we have all
of
had
cleaning the
the idea
garbage
of cleaning
that
and
was
drive. We also talk about
majority of
the
them
garbage and disposal.
please calm down and
fire
It's
among
time
the
to
candidates.
nominate
Since we have also
candidate.
What we can perceive,
Hind
there were
was
5
camping,
characters, and
so
we
it
can
was
also see that
just
there is a lot of greenery in the background. If they add more greenery, they make sure it will suggest that he went for trekking. It also add that he went for trekking, and it also add that he added some things such as
not only
cleaning
for
or
the
also
guys,
Can we nominated
and there he found that when they were making a camp and
Gentlemen,
forest camp
there is
and
no
campfire,
problem
they
with
found
going
a
that
team of a forest.
the school is going on a picnic in the forest area. They found the teacher found there was a lot of garbage. With the help of students, they collected the garbage.
I agree to the point that they may
also
have
admire
some of
also
the
putting on a
potential
picnic and
Native of
taking
a
photos.
of that
we
forest
can
also
add
joined
Point of
them.
Rohit.
Responsible for
Of the group story.
Students are not
It is on a picnic.
Of the forest, forest
They
has
went for
joined
a picnic.
our group
They
member.
found there was a
We
lot
can
of
add that.
garbage.
I
They
prepared
collected the
Duraimaran.
I think we are all
They
agreed that they are going on a trek.
Okay, we
Yes,
are
they are
the
going.
extent of garbage. Plus, we can also add that one of the local rights of fire was one of the local boys
setting a mark, like they are going after a school. The student was having a bag.
that they can address the problem right away.
And one was a baby child
Also
there.
inform the forest
So
department to
gentlemen, as we
heavy
know
fines
that
for those who are
all
littering out there.
Yeah.
So
first they have to
one
make
thing
the
we should
camp.
This can
conclude
also
that
be
they
added.
were
Make
not
tents
on the.
and collected wood for the bonfire. We can add this point.
One thing we should
Okay,
also
Yeah,
conclude
that's
that there
all,
was on the
totally
picnic.
understandable. Yeah, we can
Not
add
on
this
the
point.
trek because the trek is a
in a bag
formal
also.
statement.
disposal
Okay,
that particular
they were on the
garbage.
picnic and sitting all
Friends,
around.
we should
2 were the
focus on the
And
main
parents,
theme. We should
saying here
conclude
the
the
2 were the
garbage
story
after
parents,
left
4 was
over
and
the
after they
child,
have
We
and
can
1 was
also
the
add
baby
that
child
put them
they
in
were
sitting.
collecting
chronology
wood
order.
for the
They
bonfire.
were
Can
on
we
the
While
decide
picnic.
it?
collecting the wood,
Started
Theme
the
of the
chronology
story
starting.
for group story?
Proposal of garbage. Since the story is set in the forest department, since the story is set, we need not,
Who is going to play
twist and turn the
age
story.
group?
The story
need
is
not.
decide on the lead up.
Let's conclude this
Gentlemen, the
idea.
so common theme is collecting the garbage from the forest area.
Yeah,
We
I
should go with
totally
that.
agree
Yes,
to the
And
going for the
Okay,
picnic.
okay,
yes,
we
can
have
drive also.
now we should.
clear
Now I
one, and
Since
plus we can also add one of
Picnic
the
theme is a good
gentlemen,
were sitting
Sir,
inside
these
the
things
picnic,
for
for
the
the
beginner.
group story.
locals like
We should
native
conclude the
guides
story
and
and nominate the leader for
we
the
can get a better result.
and nominate the leader for the final decision.
I think so. For garbage, to collect the garbage, the main thing should be like they are discussing
Mr.
something.
Praveen Gautam, are you able to
Yes.
see
Well, I
any
would like
garbage
to-
of the litter head there?
Parveen, we can
Praveen,
add
we
that
can
they
say
are
that
discussing
team
how they
chatting.
will
I would like to
Team
add a point
chatting,
here.
we are
they
team
will
chatting.
carry that
We can say
garbage
that
in
we can
their
say that they
vehicle
discussed
Consider
and they
actually
will
like
for the
go in
team
the
chatting about
MCD
Future version of the story,
garbage.
right?
Picnic
According to your
collecting
knowledge,
vehicle.
So it's the future version of the
Mr.
story.
Praveen Gautam,
See,
After
garbage
making the bonfire,
was
they
there
are
something
version of the story,
littering
right?
type or
It's
going
time to
on?
nominate one candidate for the group story.
Gentlemen, now we should
collecting the garbage
nominate.
and
Now
cleaning
we
the
all
Are
should
ready
nominate
to
the leader
nominate
for the
one
final
man.
story.
I
Collecting the
think
story.
You can
there is
add
one
these
more
points.
example
Story.
I would like to add.
Let's
Finance
We
can
can
also
on a
add
picnic
idea
by
of
keeping the area
bonfire
clean.
after
Yes, sir.
cleaning the forest,
Come to
collecting the garbage and disposal of
Simply
the
they
garbage.
were going to the
To
picnic.
nominate our
A
group
pair of
leader.
parents was there with the 4 children, and one was a baby child. And they were
Well,
sitting
it
in a
is
circle, means they were not on
Rohit,
the
the
I
table.
group has
prefer
decided
to
that there are
Duraimaran.
5
going to
And
the
the
candidates
group.
parent,
who
and the parents
decided
decided
to
to
go
go
on
to
a
the
trek.
Story.
But I want to
according to
nominate the
the
leader
recorded
From
incident describing all
Yes,
flora and
Anirudh, you
fauna.
can also add your idea of bonfire
I think we should not
will be now selected the candidate for the group
Gentlemen,
story.
we should nominate the leader now. Rohit, please don't argue. We should nominate the leader now.
Yes.
I prefer to Duraimaran for the group story.
Yes,
Can
I
anyone
also
problem?
agree that
From to Duraimaran?
no. I
No.
don't have any
No,
problem. We should
I don't
nominate
have any
Duraimaran.
problem from
I agree with Duraimaran. We
I
can
would like
add him as our group leader.
so Duraimaran, I don't
Duraimaran,
have any
I would
problem
like to add a point
nominating you
that
as
they
a
will
leader, but
carry
I
Yeah,
would like
Duraimaran,
they after collecting the
I would like
garbage,
to
they
add a
will
point
carry
that
that
as
garbage
you
in their
add that
vehicle
they are on a
and
cleaning
it is posted
drive,
in the
if you
So
MCD
add a
garbage
point
was
that
not
MCD vehicle
visible
students were
in the
able
full
to
trip.
that collects the
learn and
garbage on daily
distinguish
basis.
between the
Gentlemen,
garbage
and
leader
elections
and
in there. Once we
non-garbage
have
leader.
Garbage
elections
was
in there,
not
right?
visible
after
in the
We
collecting
should
full
garbage,
decide
trip.
they
our
are
leader
collecting the
now,
And one
no?
can say
bonfire.
something. How can you say that
Okay.
someone there was a
Can we
garbage?
go with the Duraimaran For the group story, anyone problem?
How can you say
Yes, we are
so?
going with
Now we
Durraiya, but we are
nominate
adding some of the
nominated
points.
the Candidate.
Maran, we can add like they were going for a picnic, and meanwhile they have seen the worst situation of the forest where they have seen the garbage and
Yes,
they are going to
Praveen.
collect it. And
Okay,
story
okay, we
had
can also
been
add
like
these
this
people
only.
there.
That they
local,
were
like
for a
forest
picnic.
tribal people
They
in
also
that
take up trees
story.
on tree plantations.
Gentlemen, I think we can add a lot of local forest people in the tribal people in the
And
area
also
in that story.
The action of the
Also,
story
we can
goes
also
like
add the
they
point
were
that
gonna
we have
picnic
the
at
action
there.
of
execution can take place.
while
Government
whenever
to
the
place
clips get
There was
posted
no
also
activity.
for the memory.
A
We can also add this point in
family
the group.
sitting
That
with
they
sitting with
they
the
are
children and a
not
baby child.
there
They
is
were
a
of two
petition to
parents.
government to
They
Doraemon,
were
we should
discussing
add a
something.
point that after performing all
Garbage
this,
or littering.
they went to the
That's it.
MCD office. They submit a letter there to install the dustbins in the forest. That in the future that there is no garbage.
Yeah,
People
I
should be
agree
aware
with
that
Yeah, I
they will
think
use that.
these all points would be enough.
There
And
they also
Doraemon,
pasted
Now I
probably
think we should
I
Don't waste time.
and they collect a dry
We should
garbage,
do
garbage and wet
Gentlemen,
garbage.
now we should
nominate the
highlight
They
Doraemon
also
as soon
discuss
as
on
possible.
So
as it
Doraemon,
Don't
you
waste
should
time.
also add
Him. We are just discussing what the actions can be, and
Okay,
that
gentlemen.
what we are discussing.
So Doraemon, you should also
Anyone don't agree with Doraemon and the theme of the story?
guidance of the parents
Oh,
should
we.
also be added in it because two of them were the parents. Okay.
Well, Rohit,
And also
I do
mentioned
not
a
agree
small
with you
baby
here.
I don't think
You are
Rohit,
not
there were
going with the group.
parents involved in this.
Rohit,
We all
they were
discussed that
is
they were
going
in
in
the
the
in the same age group.
Rohit, the group is going in a particular direction, so I think
Where
we
the
should go with the flow.
where they all are of
There
same
is
age
no
group
point of
from
arguing in
20 to
that.
23 years old.
Yes,
And they are
I agree with
See,
you.
they are total 5 characters.
the body language is going to be studied
Yes,
thoroughly.
I agree.
When we have
say
seen the
we can
body
say
language
that
of
they all
all
were
the
in 25
students,
This is
20
a
to
friend.
they are
25
not
years of
parents.
age. They were employed generally, and each weekend they went to the nearest forest for trekking
Hopefully.
and sightseeing for discussing flora and fauna. And there they had a picnic, and then at night they had a bonfire. And in the morning, while they're trekking down, they can have the collection of all the garbages inside their car, and then they dump it to the nearest MCD.
I don't agree.
I
They
think
looks like a children of the schools. The age between 15 to 19 years.
Because they were having a school bag behind them.
Local
In the
tribal
picture,
people can.
there was a
can also
child
be
who was
considered as
carrying
a
the
trekking
bag on
there.
his
Better
back.
execution
I
of
think we should go with the
the
theme.
Their age look like a
Students were doing
children.
picnic there.
Okay, gentlemen, I feel like you will not be able to come to any consensus. So we can just plan something else for you people. So let me divide the group into two. The group one is Mudit, Ronit, Shubham, Doraemon, Vikas, Sarthak, Arun. And group one and rest are in group two. So group one, please start a discussion. Till then, group two, keep quiet. Go for it, guys.
Okay, gentlemen.
Yes, gentlemen, it is obvious that there is a campfire.
We are
People are.
going with the theme of.
Gentlemen, let me narrate the
Yes.
story. If you guys have anything to add, you can add. Okay, let me narrate the story. Hold on, okay? Just give me a minute.
Yes.
So there was 7
Go ahead.
boys totally. 5 were going on a trip. So during the evening time, they started some 2 indigenous community guys were around the estate to join the group. So they asked them to join the group. Then the indigenous community people, they learned that the place is being littered by the tourist, okay? So understanding the garbage out there, they started collecting the garbage out there and deposited in the municipal waste collection center. And they also asked the municipal waste collection center to install dustbins over there. And they also wrote a letter to the forest department, say concerning the situation out there, and also asking them to levy heavy fines for those who are littering in the place.
I would like to interrupt you a bit that they were school students because a student is carrying bag on his back, and they
Well,
three were looking
Shubham.
like they were very small children, and other two are like adults or in the age between 30. So we should consider
They can
that
also be
it's a
considered
school
the-
picnic. It's a school
they are
picnic,
teachers.
and
They are teachers, and those they are carrying.
Yeah,
it can
I would
also be
also
considered
like to
as
add
a
a
and
point.
students
between
got also
17 to
inspired by
20.
that, and they will get a good idea that how they should behave in future and how they should take care around all the areas.
Shubham, if that is the case, so you can say
As
five
we can
are
see
going
that there are a
between
lot
two
5 characters, we can
teachers,
add that they
2
were
students.
Okay, gentlemen, please stop it. Now, group two, please start from where they have left. Go for it.
Gentlemen, as we can all
As
see that there are
first
total
Yes,
5
group number
characters,
one is
all are
removed.
male.
decided that
And
it
we
was a
can
cleaning
consider
drive
them
in the
as a
forest
college
area.
Yes,
student.
cleaning
But
drive.
So we can say that
Anirudh,
and they are in jungle
let
during
let
vacation
let
of
me
the
let
college.
me
They went
speak
there
for a 1
for the
minute only.
camping.
Let me
Gentlemen, as we
have my
gentlemen,
one
as we
point.
all are
One
as
point
the
is there.
majority of
Continuously
us
speaking,
is
we should
making
also
story
listen
on the
to the other
camping side.
candidate.
So we can assume that they are doing the camping, and we can assume
Anirudh,
as a college
either you are
student
speaking, you
they
should
went
speak
into
with
the
a
jungle
single
also.
statement also.
Yeah.
Anirudh,
So
while
I
you
was
were
saying that
speaking,
first
you
group
speak a
has
single
made a
statement.
story related to cleaning drive. So they were discussing about having a school children in the forest. But I would argue that school children in the forest is a dangerous area. So let's make
Yes,
it
yes.
more sensible and make it like a college.
Yes, yes.
If you all
I
agree,
agree, sir.
they were in
as we
final
Or a
year
can,
park.
college
you
student
can
and
make
went
a
to the
create
nearest
Also
small
make it
sanctuary
as a park.
forest.
and we can make a camping
Yeah.
site. ठीक है, after college,
I
because during
totally,
college
I
we went
totally
there.
agree,
and
Ashutosh
and
Dubey, because
Camping
and
it
site.
was
after for the
clearly seen
camping,
there were
the
4
main character
children
helped them to make
sitting
tents and
around the
using the woods
parents,
make a
and one was
bonfire.
the infant in one of the lap of the parent. Ashutosh, there were
Sorry,
Yes,
total
but
sorry,
after
7
Rohit, to
collecting the
characters.
data,
interrupt you,
Gentlemen,
but we do not
making
have
as all are
any
preparation for the
aware,
discussion
disposal, they
going
are
and
on
go
with
with
the
the
related to
so
bonfire.
parents.
see
There
They
was
they were all
simply
around
friends
majority of
in
us
the
saying that we are going
final
Anirudh, you
year
can
of
Mr.
the college,
Anirudh,
around
and then they
20 to
decided to have
23
a
years
track
old.
there.
As
So
majority of us saying
let's
that
make a story
all
related
are
of
male
this
and
only, that first
around
group has
23
already
years
made it.
old of age.
Just
So
add a
there's no
little
impact
point that they
according
were
to
a
all
college
of
year
us.
student, and when they trekked on the mountain and they collected all the waste after the sightseeing and all the bonfires, and the next morning they went back. While trekking down, they just collected all the dust, all the garbages.
All
Okay, gentlemen, please stop it now. Now I'm giving last 30 seconds to everyone. 1 minute. Discuss among yourself and do let me know who's your group leader. Okay, go for it.
So, gentlemen, as we discussed,
So, gentlemen,
First,
I
we have
agree with the
already
Deepak
decided
that
that
they were
Deepak
college
can
students
also
because
become a
actually
they,
taking
all
step to
we
the
We can add
Nirvana is
Deepak
our
point. We
group
can add
leader.
just
Deepak point.
let's
they
put
were
the student
We
here.
can add
not one
Deepak
of
For an
point.
adventurous student.
But we can add
they were from normal garden, like normal education book gardens, the information like a cactus garden
are
in
also
the
discussing some
famous
point of view
Gentlemen, can we go on to
Arunachal river
normal group?
for the
for
One
awareness
minute,
of
point
Mamik
of
fluoride
is
fauna.
now
Guys,
discussing the story. Can we go
they
on to
had
normal group?
visited the picnic. They had visited the place where there is a lot of flora and fauna, not a jungle area.
and we
We should
already
consider
discussed
it.
our story. So
Instead
we
of
should move
changing
forward
the
and
school students, we
make
should
one
go
a
with
group
that.
leader.
They were on a information park, like where there is a lot of flora and fauna.
and it can be
Then
considered. I have
With the
teachers
knowledge
also
of
in that
it is
track.
a
Majority of
sanctuary.
trees
us
and
saying
Sanctuary.
Huge trees over there.
We are not
we
sure
can
that there
take
are
That
that
as a
more than
that
5 or
sanctuary.
6
Then
students
I
can
there.
think
we
so.
can
Ronit has mentioned this botanical garden
time
those
to
time.
decide
Can't we go
on
now?
the story? Can we decide on the
Let's
leader?
go on
I
this
think we have bigger
way
park.
only.
gentlemen,
Just
we have
nominate one of our
concluded the
friends
story.
to be
Now we
nominated
should
as group
nominate
leader.
the leader for
Explore our
the
corner
common
our
story.
group.
We should
We are
nominate the
going
name
with
of the
forest,
leader
okay?
for the common story.
gentlemen.
I
So
think we had
So gentlemen, we
discussed
should go
enough
for the leader
and
now.
we are running out of time. So we should nominate the leader now. And
I
I think
think
Durai Raman should narrate the common story.
Durai Raman
He's,
will narrate a positive story out of all the group members that we have discussed and
he had
include all
collected all
the
the
action
good
points
points.
that all
I think
have
he
agreed upon.
added all the good points in his story. Now we should
Yeah.
nominate him.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I nominate Durai Raman.
If we
We
all
all are
agree, then
agree
we
with
should
Mr.
nominate.
Durai Miran as our leader.
Okay,
Yeah, we all
gentlemen.
agree.
Okay, we all agreed Duraimaran as the leader. Anybody have any problem?
Okay,
If
gentlemen.
someone wants to add their point, then
Okay.
he can tell Durai Raman.
Okay, gentlemen, please stop it now. Well, let me do my part, Mudit. Okay. So who's your group leader?
Duraimaran.
Okay, so all agree with Duraimaran. Anyone who's not agree with
Yes,
Duraimaran, please let me know. Anyone who's not agree with him? Okay, fine. Duraimaran, please give the group story. Go ahead.
Thank you, gentlemen, for letting me represent the team. So, sir, we as a team have perceived 7 characters from the story. 5 in the age group of 25 to 28 and 2 in the age group of 18 to 19. All are male and all are in the positive mode. The action of the story is collecting the garbage. So there are 5 college friends who are studying in the final year. They went on a trip to a hilly area. So while they were on a trip, they found that there were 2 indigenous boys around who were hesitant to join the group. So they made them comfortable and made them join the group. And from the indigenous boy, they learned that the ecology of the place is destroyed by the tourists coming there and littering. Understanding the importance of ecology, they started collecting the garbage. Those college boys started collecting the garbage and they went on to deposit in the municipal collection center. And they also insisted the municipal collection center to install dustbins over there. And they also wrote a letter to the forest department about the concerning situation out there and asking them to levy heavy fines for those who are littering out there and also keep a warning sign. Thank you.
Anyone who have any problem? Like it's a group story or individual story?
Group story, sir.
It is a group story.
Group story.
Anyone who's not agree with the story? Anyone who's not agree with the story, please let me. All agree? Praveen, Anirudh, Rohit, Shubham, Sarthak, all agree?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
We all are agree.
Okay.